Hey YouTube, we're going to be doing another RotMG story time today. And this subject of today's story time is when I crashed my girlfriend's car with her in the passenger seat. And yeah. Alright, so here's a little bit of backstory, right? So me and my girlfriend, we're about a year into the relationship. Things are kind of messy, I'm not going to lie. Like, we were having some trouble in the relationship. Like, like we were fighting, we were arguing, and it was whatever, right? So what ended up happening, right, is I ended up having a court date. I ended up having a court date. We ended up having to go a couple hours away, a couple times, at least like once a month, right, for like 8 months. So we were always taking these long ass drives, right? And my girlfriend, she just recently got this like really nice 2005 Saturn Ion Redline, and it had about 130,000 miles on it, and it was clean. It was really clean. It was a 5-speed manual. It was a supercharged 4-banger. It was clean. It was silver. They're awesome cars. They're like the Chevy Cobalt SS, but they're just Saturn because Saturn is Chevy, right? So it was a nice car. It was a cool car. So we went over to this town like 3 hours away. And, this is like the third, fourth time going there. So we decided, I ultimately decided because even though it was her car, I was always driving it, right? She knew how to drive stick. It was cool. But I was always the one driving it because she wanted to be passenger princess. And that's how most girls are. But so, we went there and I was like, you know what? Like, fuck it. Like, I really want to go check out some other areas of Arizona because, like, we might as well. We're already 3 hours away. Like, why not go to Flagstaff, right? And so we did go to Flagstaff. We hung out over there for a little bit and it was all chill. And, like, yeah, like, we hung out. We got some Chipotle. We ended up just checking out. Like, Flagstaff is cool, but it's not, like, all that in a bag of chips. And so, but at this point, we were driving for, like, 5 hours, right? This is, like, the 5-hour mark. And, like, my girlfriend, she's basically sick of being on the road. And she fucking, like, she starts going on her phone, watching TikTok shorts, whatever. Like they always do, put their foot up on the dash, watch TikTok shorts. And, like, basically not fucking talk to you. I swear. And this is what it was, too. Is she was not happy with being in the car anymore. And so, she was basically giving me the silent treatment. She was not happy because I ultimately made the decision to go. I was like, you know what? I want to do this because I feel like I might as well. And also, like, I had this court case going on. So there was, like, a whole bunch of, like, this sense of like impending doom, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And fucking, so, yeah, I made a decision. And by the time, like, hour 5, hour 6 into the drive, she was sick of it, giving me the silent treatment. And it was getting late at this point, right? And so we're heading down I-17. And that, if you guys don't know, that's literally known as one of the deadliest highways in America. Deadliest highways in America because it's mountainous, it's curved, like it goes fast as hell. You're going like 75. People drive crazy. There's a cliff, so you have to watch out and you have to be careful. And so, yeah, like we made it through, whatever. And then we get to like Anthem, right? So we get like to like north Phoenix, like just on the edge of the suburban sprawl. So we get to the edge of the suburban sprawl and yeah, like I'm fucking tired, right? So, like, I'm racing. Low-key, I was driving reckless as fuck. Okay, so I was, like, swerving in and out of traffic on the I-17. And I must have been going about 150 miles an hour. And, like, granted, this is nothing new. Like, we're used to going this fast, right? We're used to going this fast. And then all of the fucking sudden, dude, okay, so look. It's like a 5-lane highway, okay? 1 being the one furthest on the left and 5 being the one the furthest on the right. We were in the number 2 lane, right? And so there's this car right in front of me, right? They're going slow. So I made a lane change to go to the left, right? And so, but so did they, right? And we were going fast. I was picking up speed. I didn't expect, I was pretty close, right? And I didn't expect this car to be like right there, right? And fucking They switched to the left lane. Okay, so I switched to the right lane, right? And then they switched to the right lane again. And then, like, I was right on their ass, dude. I was literally right on their ass at this point. And so when they switched to the right lane, I switched to the left lane again, and they did it again. I don't know if it was deliberate or what, but when they did it so quick, and I lost traction because I hit my brakes. And then I also I like locked up, or I hit the brakes, and yeah, and I kind of turned the wheel, right? You're not supposed to turn the wheel and hit the brakes at the same time. That's a stupid idea. Don't ever do that when you're driving, okay? But the wheels locked up. We were sliding sideways. We slid far as fuck, okay? We slid really far. And then the way we were sliding was like, it was like we honestly, I probably could have corrected it too if I was a better driver. But here's the thing, man, is it's easier said than done always. Like, it's always easier said than done. And so, we ended up smashing into the sidewall. Like, we didn't hit anybody, and that was the cool part, is we didn't hit anybody, but the driver's side just hit the sidewall, right? Like, we hit the sidewall, and it was smashed up, and it was fucking bad, and we had to get a tow truck, and then her uncle came over to pick us up, and it was awkward, and it was a fucking horrible ride home, just that feeling of like, wow, like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I mean? And then I was like convinced that I can fucking fix it. And so, I told her, she had full coverage on it, thank God. And maybe that was part of the reason why I was driving so reckless, but she had full coverage on it. And so I told her to keep it because it was only like $750 less to keep it. So I was like, let them pay you out and then let it keep it, and I'll try to fix it. And so I ended up spending like $1,000, like $2,000. Like more like $1,500 just trying to fix the car. And I actually never ended up getting it fixed because I looked at the damage. And mind you, I'm only like 19. Actually, I'm 20 years old at this point. I didn't know how to weld. I wasn't that good of a mechanic. You guys will see, by the way, a video coming up soon. Watch out for a video coming up soon about some automotive stuff. Because like I said, this is a multi-dimensional channel, right? We try to just like showcase our life and every aspect of it. If that be gaming, if that be story time, if that be like whatever the fuck I want to post is going to be posted on this. All right, sorry to go on a tangent, but yeah, so it ended up being a horrible experience. And I'm going to be so real. After that, I mean, the relationship was shaky, but after that solidified the downward momentum, and it was never going to change. After that, it was like the respect was gone, the relationship was shit, and yeah, man. So lesson learned: if you're gonna drive like a dumbass, right? If you're gonna drive fast, like I said, I drove fast with her before. It was no big deal, but it just happened that this motherfucker was moving in such a way that was unpredictable, right? And I couldn't react, and I was not fucking, it is what it is, right? It is what it is, and so yeah. So lesson learned: if you're gonna do that shit, do it in your own car, and make sure you have full coverage, and yeah. So that's pretty much it. Because yeah, I mean, the car never ended up being fixed. We ended up just junking it. I mean, because it was a Saturn Ion Redline, it did junk for quite a while. Pull and save is clutch as fuck. But yeah, like, it was just a total loss. It was a big loss. So please learn from my mistakes, and that's kind of the purpose. Like, you're gonna listen to these story times. You're gonna, like, the smart people, right? The smart people are gonna learn from my mistakes, right? So it's like genius, like really smart people learn from others. Decently smart people learn from their own. Stupid people don't learn at all. Okay, so just make sure you're one of those people that's learning from your shit. Okay, so yeah, if you guys like this video, subscribe, like, blah blah blah. Give me some engagement because I'm really trying to grow this channel. And yeah, peace.